Hello everyone, welcome to our first match here with our 3-shard draft deck. So, I had intended to play Theraz, but we selected Ivan and I forgot to change it. So, I guess we're playing Ivan for this first match. It's not necessarily a bad thing, just because it does mean that you can get a feel for how the two different champions play out and kind of see how they're going to differ between these two matches. So, my small oversight might actually end up being valuable for how we're thinking about things. These web scribes notably worse in Ivan than Theros though, but they do provide a necrotic, which we wouldn't have otherwise, which is worth noting. I'm gonna go ahead and play this blood shard out, and I'm just gonna go ahead and jam the Shoku's Garden in here. It go ahead and it generates 2 dreadlings, so we'll get in 1 point of damage, we'll gain 2 points of life, and we'll put some scrounge fodder in our bin here. Opponent's playing what looks to be Diamond Sapphire with 2 Tomahawks. For 6 charges, they summon a Sacred Banner, which is a constant that gives them a Valor every turn. I don't think we ended up picking up any things that destroy constants in this draft. Usually I have 1 to 2 in my reserves, like we pick up a Silencing Snack or something like that, but... I'll grab an Outpost, sure. This is a layer, not an Outpost. If we draw a Sapphire here, I'm probably going to play Web Scribe. If we don't, we'll just jam the Dread Apprentice. We missed. Okay, so we'll play that. We'll go ahead and we'll play this Dread Apprentice out here, scrounging it. Go ahead and summon 3 Dreadlings here, gain 3 more life. Get 2 points of damage across. I'm not activating this yet, since we have a Dwarf and a Necrotic in our hand, so hopefully we'll hit a Sapphire threshold here at some point, and then we can... use our champion power to generate a few dreadlings here. Ideally, we're going to run off another shard next turn to play the Potent Puffball, and then we can run off another shard the following turn. Here, like Cavern Sentry, Web Scribe, generate 3 dreadlings, pack with Potent Puffball. Check it at sure. If they offer this trade here, I think I'm going to take it. That seems plenty reasonable for us. Keep our life total high, and this can't be blocked by Underworld troops, so nothing to do here. Worst draw here would be another Sapphire card. Okay, Bloodbearer. Definitely had worse draws like that than that, like another Sapphire card. I think we're in potential to win this race with our champion power in the Shoku's Garden, so I'm going to go ahead and offer this trade that they didn't offer. I feel like they're just going to take 3 here. There's something like a blind side, we could get in trouble. That could also get us in trouble. Glad we played this pre-combat. Now we're in a pretty bad spot, since we're not in a good position to race anymore. Since we don't have this beating down. Opponent's got 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 points of power in play. No, 9 points of power. Math is hard. Yeah, counted one of these twice. So they're coming across for 9 here, so we're dead in 3 currently. If we're able to hit some resources and actually play our cards, or things that produce Sapphire Thresholds, we could be in an okay spot. That probably is the game if we don't hit this turn. Alright, well. On the off chance we hit exactly a Sapphire Shard next turn, and get to go Web Scribe, or Cavern Sentry into Web Scribe, and then we can generate 3 more Dreadlings here. Maybe this Potent Puffball can steal the game for us. Yep, sure. You have one of my charges. Need to hit that Sapphire next turn though, for sure. We'd be generating 4 Dreadlings, and we'd gain 8 life between the Bloodbearer and the Shoku's Garden. Probably a little bit more, because they're likely going to leave something back to trade with this in combat. Yeah, left a couple things back here. Yeah, I'm not willing to take this trade. This Potent Puffball is too important to us, so... Come on, Sapphire. Come on, Sapphire. Sure, you have 1/4. And that's actually pretty good because it negates one of our Dreadlings. Ding! Alright, well, maybe with the life gain we can actually still win this. So let's go ahead and play Cavern Sentry here. Let's play Web Scribe out, which triggers the Cavern Sentry because we played an Underworld Troop. Let's go ahead and activate this to make 3 Dreadlings. And then, smashy smashy. This is going to trade with 2 of their things. I guess they could double block these 2, right, and just trade with the 2/4, but that's fine. So they get a free block here. We're going to get like 6 points of damage across here, maybe 9, and then we're going to gain 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 here. Go back to 20. And we've got this 1-4 now and this 1-3 to keep some of their ground pounders at bay. Maybe we're not just dead. This Mystic Naturalist is definitely going to give us a run for our money, though. They have to trade for this turn. Yep, so we get to eat both of those. Sign me up. Yep, so we got 6 across, gained our 10 points of life. This diligencing, if this wasn't diligencing and making 2/2s every turn, we'd probably be in an okay spot, but this is gonna be a tough nut to beat for sure. Maybe this Burly Botanist can keep us in it because it's gonna make 2 Dreadlings every turn, which will gain us 4 life. Attack us for 4 in the air here, I assume. Yeah, I don't really have any other profitable attacks. Next turn, we're going to attack for 8 in the air. We're going to gain 2 this turn, though, because the Burly Botanist is going to make a Dreadling with this Cavern Sentry, which is nice. So I'm going to go ahead and play my Botanist out here, which makes the Deuter. I think I'm going to hold this resource for now, because next turn I can play out this second Web Scribe. And playing out the second Web Scribe means when I play this resource, I get 2 activations, which is nice. So now we're gaining 4 life a turn, but they're going to be hitting us for a lot more than that, especially with this continuing to make little poopy Mystic Birds. And they're at the enviable point where, like, resources are good for them too, because their next resource enables them to start using their Sacred Banner. So they'll crack us for 8 down to 10 here. That is a fantastic draw. Let's go ahead and play this out, which summons another Dreadling for us. 2, 4. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and play this resource, which triggers both of these. I'm going to go ahead and give this Mystic Naturalist -power and give this Jet Cadet -power. That makes the most sense for us. They want to keep attacking with this anyways because it's diligence, or because of its diligence trigger. Let's go ahead and crack in with these 3 Dreadlings. They'll eat all of them, but they get to gain 6 life off of them. So we're going to basically stay at 10 for this next turn cycle. We have a lot of pretty good draws next turn, because if we hit another resource, we can activate our champion power. A little unfortunate that our opponent had the web board apostate, because it puts them to their banner sooner and keeps us off of our champion power. There's the resource. They're going to start generating Valors every turn. So if we're going to close this game out, we need to do it now. We definitely can't go long against Mystic Naturalist or Sacred Banner here. Just 2 really powerful effects. Shackling Strands on the Potent Puffball. That's probably lights out for us. Pretty good. Pretty good series of hits there for him. We were a little bit slow because our resources were clunky this game. Are we going to die next turn? We're basically dead. Like, we're not dead next turn, but we're running on E here. I don't think I have any constant removal. Yep, actually just ended up not drafting any. Okay, I think we're gonna go ahead and hit save here and run it back. See how this goes. We knew this deck might have been bad when we were getting involved, so. Oh, you know what? The Butcher is probably worth bringing in, right? Let's go ahead and save that as a 41st card. They have Mystic Naturalist as a card that we like need to be able to answer, so Butcher will enable us to do that a little bit more consistently with the third answer rather than just the 2 Gruesome Deeds. Up next, survey says... Go ahead and go first here. This hand is a touch. Yeah, this hand's probably fine, right? We get to like go Roidbot on 1 and to make a Sapphire Threshold on 2, play Tactician. Then we can play Cavern Sentry on 3 and then Tactician on 4 and make another Dreadling. Opponent appears to be disconnected here. Sorry for the delay. Howdy ho the cheerio. Bum ba dum ba dum bum ba dum ba dum. I'm gonna go ahead and yeah, you're on YouTube in the future. You can fast forward through this. For reference, this is why we don't do voice with all of them, because there's lots of delays. Not even just when people disconnect, but just in general.